up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Norah and thank you so much for watching. Before we jump into today's video, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow your girl on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter because you already know we're growing the family across all platforms. Hello, hi. What's up, family? I know, been a super long time. We're not gonna really jump into it today. I'll probably film like another life update video and all that good stuff. We moved, we're in a different spot now, which I'm sure you can tell just kind of looking at the background, still getting settled, but I'm happy to be back. And of course, it only made sense for us to kind of make our return to the channel, focusing on fashion. Y'all already know fashion is what we love over here on this channel, okay? I like making sure I'm putting the family on and letting y'all know what's good for the new season. By the time this video goes up, I think we're about a week into the fall season, so a little bit later than I usually like to put these videos out, but today we are gonna be discussing all things fall fashion trends, fall fashion trends for 2024. We've got 8 different trends that we're gonna talk about today. I'm really, really excited. Fall is my favorite season for fashion. I feel like it's just a season for like the girlies that really know how to put that shit on. This is your season. This is when we thrive, right? This is when we really turn it up a notch. So without further ado, y'all know I be chatting. This is probably gonna be a chatty one since it's been a long time since I've actually sat down and filmed a video, so I apologize in advance, but hopefully y'all enjoy this video and let's jump right in. And starting us off, we are going to talk about the worker jacket. The worker jacket, the barn jacket. It's giving carpenter chic, right? It's giving, we went to Carhartt and now it's jacking up the prices for the people that actually need to shop there because we're wearing it in everyday fashion. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I've actually already purchased a jacket kind of in this trend. If you follow me over on TikTok, y'all know if I'm ever missing here, I'm probably on TikTok with the short form content. But I featured this jacket that I picked up from Zara, and I feel like this is a perfect way to do this trend. Obviously, Zara is not always the most affordable, but I feel like with this trend, you know, some of the higher fashion brands have done their rendition. Some of the other high street brands have done one as well. I really loved the price point on this one from Zara, so I picked her up. Loved the crop feel of this jacket. Love the contrast of the color and then kind of like the neutral brown jacket itself. I purchased mine a little oversized just because I knew for the way that I wanted to style it, I definitely wanted an oversized jacket. But I love this. Again, I don't think it's gonna be a trend everyone is gonna like, but I really love it. And I feel like with fall, usually jackets are like a fun way to play with your outfits. You can kind of, you know, dress up something that's super casual. You could also dress it down a little bit. I always think outerwear is a really fun way to play with fashion this season. So, the worker jacket. I love it. I purchased it. I don't know if I'll buy any more because I don't know if it's a trend that, I don't know how much I'll love it maybe for years to come. So the one that I got from Zara, I absolutely love her and I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been having fun styling her and obviously I'll have videos, pictures, and all that good stuff here on screen of all the trends we talk about today. Trend number 2 is going to be suede. Okay, suede. Now, I do have to just preface, because I know there are a lot of people out there who are like, these trends are not groundbreaking. These trends have been around before. Yes, we understand that. But as I've mentioned before here on this channel, fashion and trends are very cyclical. Things come back, right? I know a bunch of us millennials all talk about and joke about, damn, there's so many pieces and items that we probably could have just kept because they come back around. But a lot of times when they come back around, they're a little bit more fresh. They're a little bit more current with the times. And suede, I am very, very happy to see kind of a peak this season. Have we seen suede other times as well? Yes, but I will definitely say I feel like this year for the fall, I've seen a lot more suede in stores, and not just with outerwear, I've also seen it a lot more with accessories and especially bags. Okay, Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent got this, I don't know if it's their hobo bag, I don't remember exactly the name or the style, but they have this suede bag that I've seen in leather that they've dropped a couple times, and to be honest, I didn't really care for it that much in leather. But the suede, oh, eats, okay, sickening. And I think the one that I saw from Saint Laurent in particular was either like a brown or like this kind of like green color. loving, okay, absolutely loving. So suede bags have definitely been all the rage. Again, you could definitely get some from the high street brands. You could definitely get them from like your fast fashion, of course, the luxury brands as well, but suede in general, I'm really, really loving. I am loving suede jackets, blazers, trench coats, boots, obviously as well. There are a pair of boots that I actually think I have here on my phone. Please hold. I wanna say they were actually from SUEDE, and obviously, as I mentioned, I'll have pictures here on screen, but loved those boots. I feel like SUEDE always does a really good boot for the fall season anyways. And then there was also this bomber jacket, okay, from this brand. I believe it's either Hen or Henny. I'm not too familiar with them. I wanna say it's Hen, but they have this gorgeous light brown suede bomber jacket. I'm on the waiting list. I think there are gonna be a lot of different ways for folks to enjoy this trend and really experiment with it without having to break the bank, but of course, if you want to, definitely can. But I think this is gonna be a really fun one for the fall season. I just wanted to mention, I don't know if y'all can even notice this as you're watching the video, but I do see that my camera is doing those little lines. I'm still adjusting to the new lighting. I actually have a different light that I'm using as well, so I apologize if you see that. We're gonna get her together, okay? We're gonna get her together, give me some time, but I just wanted to preface, if you see it, I see it too. My apologies. But anyways, moving right along. Our next trend is gonna be chunky jewelry, okay? Chunky, large statement jewelry, and we're gonna be talking like chunky rings, chunky bangles, chunky earrings as well. I know my earrings today are not like necessarily chunky, they're just kind of a statement earring, but chunky jewelry in general are going to be really, really huge this fall. One way I've also been seeing people style this trend already is wearing the jewelry in their hair. Baby, I love a good hair accessory, okay? I don't always play into them, but I do love it when I see people do like really fun updos or like a really beautiful like ponytail or braid, and then you've got these like gold chunky or silver chunky like cuffs and jewelry in your hair as well. I'm gagging, I'm here for it. Desi Perkins actually recently posted on Instagram, and she had like this gorgeous hairstyle where it was like this really long braid, and she had the kind of like chunky jewelry accessories in her hair. Loved, absolutely love this. I think this is a fun way, definitely if you wanna mix metals. Again, having the chunky bracelets, you could stack like some gold ones, you could stack some silver ones on top of each other. Definitely with the rings, chunky jewelry in general, I am loving. There's a brand I came across on Twitter. Child, I know it's called X. Her mama named her Twitter. Twitter is what we're gonna keep on calling her. But anyways, I came across this brand on Twitter, and they had this beautiful just like set. It was like a chunky gold set, a chunky silver one with the bangles that match the rings as well. Love. Chunky jewelry, trend number 3. Moving right along to trend number 4, belts. Okay, belts. Again, not groundbreaking. I'm sure a lot of you are already like, girl, I wear a belt every single day. I'm gonna have to be honest. I am not someone who wears belts often with my outfits. I'm not even quite sure why or like when I really stopped kind of doing that, but I have to say, I am loving seeing the girlies wearing more belts. And I think, again, people are having fun with their belts too. So you're definitely seeing like very thin belts with like a very understated buckle, but you're also seeing like really large chunky belts with bigger buckles, rhinestones on them, studded. Obviously a lot of brands, you know, have their kind of like signature belts. So you've got your Hermes belts, you've got your Celine's, your, you know, Loewe's, Bottega also has been doing belts as well. I think belts is just another fun way that I think people are, again, accessorizing their looks. And I have to say, I really love it. I think there's something about when you put a belt on, it just kind of like finishes the look, right? It just looks a little bit more polished, and I'm not gonna lie. I even have some outfits that I look back on and I'm like, you know what? A belt would have done this look justice. Like, it definitely would have been the cherry on top. It would have been that nice little ribbon to finish off the look. And I think it's just very chic and, again, very elevated and a nice finishing touch. So belts. I don't really have too much to say about the belts because obviously they're just belts, right? Put them through your loops on your pants, but also wear them around your, you know, blazers, jackets. I think there are a lot of fun ways that you can play with belts, and I have definitely been seeing some really fun and cute ones out there. I know Heaven Mayhem has done some belts recently. I know Orium Collective have done some really cute belts that I have been eyeing a ton. What are some other brands that I've definitely seen? Again, obviously, like I mentioned, you know, the luxury brands as well have like some really, really cute ones. Hermes actually has a belt that I've been eyeing for a while as well. I love the fact that it's super understated and you honestly don't even really know it's Hermes unless you like own the belt. I absolutely love that, but Belts have been cute. They've been very cute. I love them. They're trending for fall, and I think it is a really, really chic way, again, to elevate a look. So of course, y'all know in the fall, we are gonna talk about denim, right? Denim is always gonna be huge this time of year, whether it's denim on denim, the Canadian tuxedo, just denim in general in the fall is definitely always a trend. But for this year, I have been seeing specifically big cuff denim. Okay, so your jeans, you know, we're thinking like a little more oversized, a little bit more like boot cut straight leg jeans, a little bit more wide leg denim, and then they have the really large emphasized cuff at the bottom of the denim. Baby, I love it. Okay, I love it, and I'm kind of surprised because this is definitely not like a style of denim I probably would have gravitated to 5-10 years ago. But now, you know, in her grown woman era, as you know, we're getting a little bit more sophisticated and chic. I love, okay, the large cuff denim. It gives me like a very like 70s feel. Like I definitely could see, again, like a beautiful wide leg pair of jeans with that large cuff, a pointy toe shoe underneath, you know the girlies love, okay? A nice little pointed toe and a nice wide leg denim, right? Love, absolutely love these. It definitely gives me Chloe vibes. Like I feel like the brand Chloe would definitely do this style and this look very well. It's kind of like a nice take on a bohemian chic kind of vibe without feeling hippie, if you will, right? Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. But I love it, okay? I am absolutely loving the large cuff on the denim. Again, this is definitely something for me. I'd probably like dress up a little bit. Like I'd probably do it with a heel or a boot, but you could absolutely do sneakers. You could definitely do a ballet flat. Me being 5'3", baby, any little extra height I can get is usually why I'm gravitating probably to a heel or like a platform boot. But again, I think this would be gorgeous with any type of shoe. Large cuff denim. Let me know what you guys think about the denim. Is it something that like you would definitely try? Are you not into it? Are you like super, I don't even like cuffing my jeans at all? Because I do know sometimes cuffing the jeans can look a little juvenile, right? But I think the large cuff looks very clean, polished, chic, elevated, all the things, all the words. Now, I can't remember exactly what season we were talking about this in, but the kind of like cowboy, Western type of theme, core, whatever you want to call it, has definitely been trending for a while. I feel like we've seen Western cowboy wear kind of trending for like the last like year and a half, 2 years. And honestly, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Now for this season in particular, fall 2024, you're definitely gonna still see cowboy and kind of like that Western feel, but you're gonna see it a little bit more with like your cowhide print. You're definitely gonna see it with studs as well. Okay, now let's get into it with the cowhide, baby. I am not someone who normally loves a print. I don't always like prints, and if I do, I don't usually do it in like my actual clothing, right? I'll probably have like a leopard shoe, like a faux croc embossed shoe or a bag, or accessories type of things. I don't usually do it with clothing much at all. But baby, the cowhide, listen, let me tell you something. I have seen nothing but cowhide print jackets all over my For You page on TikTok, and I am obsessed, okay? I need one. I need to get my hands on it. And believe it or not, it's actually a trend that I'm like willing to invest in, because for some reason I'm just so drawn to it that I know with the right piece, I am going to be able to wear it for years and years and years to come. There is this one cowhide jacket that I saw from Mango. Baby, she's out of stock, I believe, right now, so I do think I signed up for the notification. Again, I'll have it here on screen. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I know a lot of the other kind of like high street brands have been doing their own versions and renditions as well. I believe COS, I think, actually launched one, or you know, debuted one also. There's another brand also, I wanna say they're like Sesame or Sesame, I'm not quite sure the pronunciation. I'll have it here on screen as well. Stunning, baby. That one has been sold out for weeks and weeks and weeks. I've been waiting for the email. She still ain't come through. Cowhide. Cowhide is eating. And of course, you're gonna see it in boots. You're gonna see it in accessories. I also saw a brand that did a pair of like faux fur cowhide pants. 8, okay, 8. I absolutely love it. I love the trend. This is not gonna be for everybody. Trust me, I already know this is definitely gonna be very out there. Not everyone is probably gonna get it, but for the girls who get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? For the girls who get it, we don't gotta do much explaining. I don't have to say too much around it. I love it, okay? I am here, clearly, okay? Very excited for the cowhide trend. Now, keeping in the Western cowboy feel, like we mentioned, you're gonna see a lot of studs as well. So you're gonna see a lot of studs on accessories, you're gonna see studded bags, you're gonna see studded belts, you're gonna see studs on pants as well, shoes, just studs in general is what you're gonna see a lot of. Now, when we're talking studs, I'm not talking your like Valentino rock stud. Again, more of like a rounded Western cowboy feel type of stud. So I love this trend as well. I would probably say between the two, the cowhide is kind of pulling on my heartstrings a little bit more, but I am loving both. I'm loving kind of the cowboy Western feel. Let me know what you think down below. Obviously of all these trends, but especially with the cowhide. Is it given? Are we gonna try it out? What's that girl name? Didn't she make a song about mooing? That's who that girl? Doja? Yeah, you know. Doja just be doing anything, but I'm telling you, cowhide is in for fall 2024. Now, we couldn't do a fashion trend video, especially for the fall, without talking about colors. And of course, y'all see me, very earth tones in here. I have a lot of the colors here for sure. You're gonna continue to see your browns. You are gonna continue to see your deep reds, your burgundies, your oxblood maroon colors. But for this fall 2024, and as a newly inducted member of this community, shades of green are going to be a huge trend this fall season. Now, some of y'all may notice, red I had always said traditionally was my favorite color. Baby, I don't know, I finally came to the realization this year that has changed, okay? I am loving green. I am loving, honestly, all shades of green, but I'm definitely gravitating more to your like olive greens, your khaki green, your hunter green, your like dark forest greens. Really, really loving that right now for the season. And I think it's just such a rich, beautiful color. And again, you obviously can style green so many different ways. Obviously with your accessories, your bags, outerwear, clothing, shoes, just green in general is definitely going to be all the rage. Now again, shades of green in general. So obviously if you're someone who doesn't really prefer, you know, like a super dark green, you definitely could go a little bit lighter, more of your sage. But if you are someone, you know, who wants to go more of your fall, deeper tones for the season, green in general, baby, is given. Okay, and like I said, as a newly inducted member, I'm here for it. I have kind of gotten to a place now where I'm becoming one of those people where my favorite color is like my personality. But shades of green, gonna be huge this season. All right, and for our last and final trend, we are gonna talk about a bag. And specifically, we are gonna talk about the kind of like bowler bags. Now, I'm not too sure why it gets this name. I do know it kind of references like this like 1990s Y2K kind of vibe, that bags were kind of giving off that like bowling bag shape. And you will see that with a lot of the reference pictures I put up, that it definitely looks like you should be carrying a bowling bag in it. But I love bowler bags, and baby, they are going to be trending like crazy. Honestly, I feel like they have been trending ever since like the end of summer, but they are going to be huge. Of course, you've got the super popular ones like the Margot bag from The Row. Everyone and their mother are making dupes. I know Cause has their own version, Mango had a version, H&M had a version. I know a lot of the girlies are talking about going to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and finding dupes there. But then you've also got the likes of Coach, which I actually just picked up my brand new baby, the Coach Empire carry-all bag. Now I got mine in the size 40. I wanna say, I think there are like 4 different sizes that they come in. The one that I have is the second largest. There is the size 48 after it. Love this. And again, definitely gives kind of like that bowling bag feel. I love it. And let me tell you, as somebody who doesn't even carry a lot, I love the larger bag, especially going into the fall seasons. There's just something so like cozy about carrying a big ass bag, okay? And even if I ain't got nothing in it, I absolutely love it. And when I saw this bag from Coach in general has been doing it, okay? Even when we were talking about suede a little bit earlier, Coach just did a whole collection for suede bags as well. But their bowler bags, the Coach Empire carry-all, is beautiful, and it makes perfect sense why it has been going viral everywhere. But again, these bags, I have just been absolutely loving them. The high fashion brands have definitely been doing their version as well. Like I mentioned, the Margot from The Row, I think is like a $5,000 bag, baby, out of my budget, out of my tax bracket, okay? But I absolutely love them. And of course, you don't have to go super large in size. Like I mentioned, I know for me, I definitely prefer a larger bag going into this time of the year, but a lot of these brands do make smaller versions of this kind of style shape bag as well. The bag that I purchased from Coach, they do make a smaller version. I know The Row makes smaller versions as well. And I'm sure you could find your own, you know, rendition of this on, you know, the different sites, fast fashion and all that good stuff. But the bowler bag is super hot, baby. She's super cute, and I definitely think one everyone should get their hands on. Well, all right, y'all, that is all that I have for our video today. I know a little rusty, but baby, don't worry. we getting back into it, okay? I really like to treat September as like my new year. It's my birthday month. It's the start of a new season. Like I really just feel this like sense of renewal in September. So baby, we are back. The content is gonna be rocking and rolling. I really want to start amping up how much fashion content we have here as well. Obviously I post a ton, you know, on TikTok, but wanna make sure we're bringing more of that fashion content here. Obviously I love the lifestyle stuff, but the fashion, you know, piece is definitely my first love. It's definitely what I am most passionate about. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, let's continue the conversation down below. What you trying? What trends are you gonna jump on? Are there any love? Are there any that you're like, Nora, please be so for real, okay? Let me know. Let's continue the conversation as always. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye y'all.